Hey, what's up guys? It's Corey here with Dapper Dollars, and today we're going to talk about the spike that Hyliion got on Thursday and the crash that happened after that. You ready? Let's get started. So, this channel is all about using the online income opportunities we have through print on demand with Merch by Amazon and Etsy to build online income and invest this income in things like the stock market and real estate and stuff like that to grow our wealth and eventually build financial freedom for ourselves and our families. If that sounds like something you're interested in, like and subscribe, and let's get started. So, first of all, as some of you know in the comments that I've talked to you before, I now have a social media, and it's Instagram, and so that's in the description below if you want to check that out. And I just update people on the thoughts that I have, the sales that I've had as far as Merch by Amazon and Etsy, and the stocks that I'm looking at, and some mild updates that aren't exactly YouTube worthy, but there's still updates on stocks. So if you want to check that out, link in the description below, at Dapper Dollars on Instagram. So, Hyliion kind of had an interesting week towards the end of the week. It was a great chance to have a $700 gain in one day, but I crashed all the way back down, and I don't know where it's at right now. I'm filming this on Friday in the afternoon, so I don't know where the stock's going to end up, but let's talk about the things that happened and what we can expect for Hyliion moving forward, if this is actually going to be sustainable, if it's going to go back up, or if it's just going to crash until the end of time. So, what happened on, I guess it was Thursday, was that Hyliion announced that they had a new battery in partnership with Toshiba that improved the battery life of the hybrid powertrain that they have, and it helps with things like cooling, mileage, and power, and a few other things. Now, this is great news, and it was probably a decent reason for a stock increase, but the stock increase that we saw was insane. I mean, it had to be like, 40% in one day, which is great. It is always good to see stocks go up like that, but this was one of those situations where it wasn't exactly warranted, because whenever the stock went up about this information, it wasn't exactly related to the fact that Hyliion had done anything that was noteworthy or the business had posted amazing growth. It was just that Hyliion now has a new piece of technology that makes what they are selling even better. Now, what's actually going to help this company and help the stock price of this company is if we can see that people are actually buying it or placing follow-on orders. Because right now what we are missing is the fact that we don't know what their sales are. And that's because they haven't put out things like Vuzix does. Vuzix is really great about putting out their information as far as follow-on orders when they get a new partnership and things like that. If you want to check out the Vuzix stock and the information I've got on that, I'll link to it here. But they do a great job of letting people know when they get follow-on orders, and new customers, and interest from people. Now, some people say this could be detrimental because it's just going to build up hype and you don't know if anything actually happens, and they get inflated before an actual earnings report. And that's technically true, but at least it gives you some sort of insight into what the company is doing. Hyliion right now is just I don't want to say they're keeping us in the dark, but they're not exactly letting us know anything about the stock or the company or the sales that they're getting or the people that are interested in it or things like that. They've given us a few pieces of information at the beginning. They let us know about the partnerships that they had with certain companies and things like that, but we don't have any solid numbers, or they haven't really given us any details about who's interested in their company, where this is actually going to go in the future as far as if they have like a line of fleets ready to go, or if they've gotten follow-on orders from any other companies. Now, what we can look forward to see if this is actually going to be a relevant stock to invest in the future is the earnings report that's coming in late February. I think it's February 20-something that they're going to actually have their earnings report out there, and we'll be able to see everything that they've been up to. And this is going to be a great determining factor of if Hyliion's going to shoot through the moon or if they're just going to crash and everyone's going to realize that they wasted all their money. So, I am very bullish on this, and I do think that I don't know if they're going to have a surprise earnings report. I'm bullish on the company, but I'm neutral on the earnings report. I believe that Hyliion is going to do amazing things in the future. I believe what they do is definitely warranted, and everything that they're providing is an essential service for the trucking industry. However, we don't know where they're at right now, and that's the part that's a little bit frustrating, just because we see that they've got great technology, we see that they have the potential, we see that they're making the right hires to build the company. However, we don't know what in the world to expect as far as actual sales. So the earnings report that's coming out late February is going to give us a great indicator as far as if we need to keep investing in Hyliion, or if it's just going to be one of those that we hold, put in a drawer, and then forget about it and just check on it in 5 years. But to recap everything that happened on Thursday, like I said, the Toshiba battery partnership was a great thing. It is new technology that is going to help the hybrid powertrain, because like we've talked about before, how the powertrain works is that as the truck is going downhill, instead of using a jake brake to slow the tires of a semi truck from like spinning or going too fast down the hill and then eventually jackknifing, the jake brake usually slows the tires down of the semi. However, with the Hyliion hybrid powertrain, it uses resistance on the tires to power the battery in the powertrain to then help the truck go further in the future. Imagine a Prius. A Prius has a battery and a gas engine. Now the semi-truck has a diesel engine and a battery pack. So the battery pack kicks in, helps to propel the diesel truck, so thereby lowering the diesel or lowering the mileage of the diesel, and thereby also helping lower emissions. So having a better battery is going to mean you get more power and it's going to go further and it's not going to burn up or all those other things. So this is a great piece of technology. It is going to help them. However, it's only going to help if they get sales. So we need to look forward to that earnings report. That's going to tell us a ton about this company, or about what the future of this company is actually going to look like. I hope I get stunned. I hope genuinely that I get stunned and they just have all these follow-on orders that have been coming in and they just haven't told anybody. That'd be great. It'd be amazing. But I don't know. I'm just going to wait and see. I'm going to hold. I have other holdings that are doing great. Hyliion is my second biggest position in my portfolio. However, I am almost ambivalent at this point and ready to see something from Hyliion in this earnings report that just blows my mind. However, I'm not too excited. But anyway, let me know in the comments what you think about this situation with Toshiba, if it is, an amazing thing for Hyliion, or if it's just, a meh situation and we're all still waiting for that earnings report to see if anything happens. Anyway, I hope you guys have a great week. I look forward to hearing all about what your investing looks like right now. And remember, someone is going to do something amazing every day, guys. Why not you? See you.